special ed is $184,590. So why do we have home to school $2,100?
I believe it's coding error, but I'm going to go back and take a look at it. It could be a student from 504 that had a requirement for transportation to a placement, but I've got to pull the back up on it to see. We had some issues with some forms that had some bad coding on it where we just thought we had all correct, so I'll be reviewing for that. And then the next two companies, and then over 25,000. In the school accounting manual, the state separates out if an individual contractor has a contract for over $25,000 for services for students, the cost has to be split between two different object codes. And so when we grab the totals, for example, POWR's contract is more than $25,000. So the first $25,000 that they bill every year goes into one account code, and everything above that goes into a different account code. So it's just picking up those two different object codes from the expenditure report.
So actually, in the two company ones, it's a combined total of 1.82 billion and 74,000.
For the special ed.
For the special ed, and then for general ed, it'd be $210,000.
Okay, thank you.
And I want to bring up again what I brought up last year around this transportation issue is that part of what the district had been looking at doing in purchasing new buses was to recover some of those lines, some of those routes, for example, from Durham, to save costs for the district by taking those lines back. So my assumption, I never heard the final analysis on what happened with that, but I know we purchased those buses and they were absorbed back into as replacement buses. So I'm presuming now in expending funds for a FICMAT study on transportation, that one of the outcomes may be to see if we can recover some of that transportation, especially transportation internally in some cost-cutting way, because we do spend a lot out to other companies, and I'm not sure how much is required to do that, because we could maybe adjust something within our system to accommodate that ourselves, but there was a cost recovery plan to try to cut the outside contracts with some of these companies.
And I would agree that is an area that we're looking at. Transportation in general is an area that we're looking to be able to save funds.
So in the FICMAT, is that one of their mandates to investigate
They are
all
looking at both.
charges
Yes,
here,
they're
including
looking at.
contracted?
Yes, they're looking at both our regular and special ed and how we're handling transportation and looking at our practices to help us find ways to make savings. So yes, they'll look at both our contracted services as well as our internal services. Yes.
What is the line direct cost chargeback? Is that field trip?
It's partly that. It's also the charge to Title I for the No Child Left Behind. That's where the cost transfers are moved from one program to another. Object code 5710.
Are we having fun yet? Good, everybody. Yes. Any other question on this page on transportation? Two other reports that we get that compare our expenditures to regional expenditures on an annual basis. We get a report from the County Office of Ed that compare our expenditures to the other school districts in the region. And the other, we work with school services, and they compare us to some comparable districts around the state. And over the last 2 or 3 years, we just printed out what according to these reports, if you look at some of our expenditures for transportation on page 31 and 32, and you'll see that we're slightly, above. This is actually the report from school services that compares to other school districts in the state, and we're at 1.88%. Now that's of our overall budget, compared to an average unified school district, which is at 1.2. So that 0.6% of our budget, Brian, is the totality of our budget.